Welcome to the glorious Peak District, more specifically Cressbrook Dale, and what a beautiful place it really is. So, as you've already seen, I parked the car up at the Monsal Head Hotel and I walked down into Monsal Dale, following the River Wye up towards Cressbrook and Cressbrook Mill, which we will visit again later. And then from there I walked up Cressbrook Dale and through the beautiful forest there, a natural nature reserve. So from here we're going to head just around the corner to a very interesting place indeed. Welcome to Peter's Stone here in Cressbrook Dale, aka Gibbet Rock. This was the location of Derbyshire's last gibbet or gibbeting. Gibbeting basically was the public display of a body, and the last person to be displayed in that manner was a gentleman or a man called Anthony Lingard. He murdered a tollkeeper in 1815. And he was executed in Derby, brought to Gibbet Rock to be displayed. And his body hung here for 11 years until complaints from locals about his bones rattling on the iron cage of the gibbet. Then it was finally taken down. So it's got quite a gruesome past. On the map nowadays it's called Peter's Stone. I'm led to believe that, say 200 or so years ago, there was a mass renaming of places that were linked to this form of gruesome torture. But what you can do is, if you're travelling over the hill from Calver or this way over the hill from Peak Forest, it's a landmark that you really can't miss unless there's some seriously low cloud. So what we'll do is, firstly I'll put the name of that road on the screen now because I forgot it, it's gone out of mind. But then we'll head down there and I'll show you what you're looking for after a spot of lunch, that is. So there it be, Peter's Stone. That is what you're looking for as you pass on the road. Okay, it's time to head up towards the village of Lytton now. Up that way. That'd be a nice place to live, overlooking Cressbrook Dale. Welcome to Lytton. Ice cream on sale here. I think it's a little bit too cold today, Matt. It's never too cold for ice cream, I hear you say. It is a little bit too cold today. Spring is almost here. My dream job, a national park ranger. We're heading down to Tideswell Dale now. There's a very handy car park here if you wish to visit. And we're heading down this path here. If my very limited capacity of memory serves me right, there's a very interesting inscription on that bench just down there. Let's go and find out. Now if you wish, you can head up the stairs there to a quarry, but today I haven't got time sadly, so we're going to continue our journey down Tideswell Dale. So we're back down in the bottom of the Wye Valley now, following the River Wye into Millersdale. So we're heading down towards Litton Mill now. So we're heading through Litton Mill now, the grounds of Litton Mill. What I'll do is I'll flash some info on screen now about the history of this place. I'll also include more history in the blog post for this video. There he is. I've been chasing him down the river, and every time I get close, he flies off. Right, there's two routes now that we can take, depending on how high the river is. It doesn't look too bad today. The last time I was here, if you take this bottom route, you can't get any further if the river's high, and you have to go the top route. But we'll go and find out, shall we? It's looking promising so far. Now, the last time I was here, you couldn't reach this limestone wall here. I suppose it only takes a bit really. There's been a lot of snow melting of late. This last week there's been a heck of a lot of snow up on the moors, and there doesn't seem to be a great deal at the minute. It's just edging onto the path down here, but we'll do it. We'll go for it. I've got leather boots on, so it's not a problem. In fact, I'm just going to be confident and stride through it. Oh, must have missed that last time. Anyway, we're heading down towards the bottom of Cressbrook now, and eventually Cressbrook Mill. Cressbrook Mill. Right, we've made it to the Monsal Trail. So here it says, in front of you is the impressive Cressbrook Mill. The original mill, built in 1779 by, I'll add this bit, the legendary Sir Richard Arkwright, was burnt down in 1785. It was rebuilt in 1787 by Sir Richard Arkwright Jr. There's the Cressbrook Tunnel on the Monsal Trail. But we're heading that way, towards the Headstone Viaduct. So here we are, the Headstone Viaduct. And I'll just take you over this way because up on the hill there is Finn Cop, and my good friend Ray and I camped up on there last year. So I'll do that, and then I'll put a link at the top of the screen for you to click and have a quick look if you wish. It's a very good night spent watching the sunset and looking down at this iconic landmark that I'm now standing on. Onward we go. Just here is the Headstone Tunnel, but I'm going to be taking the path that goes up the hill towards the hotel, which you can just see popping up at the top of the hill there. Okay, I've reached the top now, back at the Monsal Head Hotel, and it didn't quite finish me off, but after a long day it does feel a bit steeper than usual. So down there is the Headstone Viaduct. Behold its majesty. Okay, as always, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thanks to everyone that subscribed, those that continue to comment, like and share. It's all good and it makes it all feel worthwhile. It's all about the memories, but the fact that people watch as well is excellent. Okay, so I will see you next time for another adventure in the glorious Peak District. See you soon.